Hey, fourth graders, I wanted to just leave you with one last message of goodbye. I know that usually when we have our fourth grade banquet, that is our opportunity to speak to the parents and speak to our students and shower them with all of the accolades that they deserve and the superlative awards that they deserve. And I know the boys and girls have worked so hard this year. I don't know that I've ever had a group of fourth graders work so hard, and not just you guys, but you saw that Miss Denson and I had to work really hard too because we were learning so many things right along with you. We were learning writers workshop together. We were studying Civil War for the first time together as fourth graders. So there were so many things that were learning side by side this year. And I just thank the boys and girls for their patience. And while I know that we did not get to finish the year the way that we hoped to, um, I know that I will always treasure this particular year. We have heard since these guys were in kindergarten what an amazing group of students they were, how smart they were, how kind they were. And there were no lies in that statement from all the other teachers coming up. We were able to have what Miss Denson and I said many, many times, probably one of our best years ever. It was one of those years that for a teacher, you truly look forward to coming to school every day because you know it's going to be a great day with our students. Usually at the banquet, I get the honor privilege of just reading a poem to the parents because for us parents, and I say us because I've got a fourth grader too, this is a big stepping stone. This is a bridge from elementary to middle school. These boys and girls, for many of them, have been at Creve Hall since kindergarten, and going on to middle school is a huge step for all of them. For some of you, this is your first and oldest child, so the next few years will be very new to you. For some of you, you've walked the streets of middle school before with some of your older siblings, older children, and so um, hopefully you're experienced and you understand how that works. But it's really hard for us in fourth grade because we only get these students for 1 year and then we send them on. And for many of them, we may not see again. For some that have siblings, we do get to see again because they'll come back and visit. And we hope that all of you will come back and visit us. We don't forget you ever. And we're thankful for this time that we've been able to spend together. And we hope that you will either write us or email us or come by and visit us and let us know all the great things that you're doing in middle school. Fortunately for you guys, you all have MNPS emails now. And if you've been on the Google Classroom, you have a Google email now. So you have no excuses not to email Miss Denson and myself. And even though Miss Denson's not going to be at Creve Hall, she's still going to be in MNPS, so her email will not change. So we're so thankful and glad about that. And life is always about changes, guys. If that's one thing I know, change is always coming. And we just have to accept that and roll with it and make the very best of it. So again, I'm so thankful for this time that I got to be your fourth grade teacher, and I love each and every one of you. Both blocks of students were amazing. So gifted, so smart, so kind, so willing to learn and just really good with each other. Amazing writers. I told Miss Denson the other day that I almost hate that we don't get to take TN Ready this year because of all the great things that we've done this year. I know it would have been the most amazing results that came from that. So anyway, I just wanted to, I didn't want this year to end without saying goodbye. I know we had our Zoom last week and we kind of said goodbye at the end, but I just felt that I really wanted to say a little bit more. And you know, since I'm your reading teacher, the best way I can communicate is through a book. So today, this is for the parents as well as the kids, but parents, it's mostly for you. Because, again, if this is your oldest child, this is hard, sending them on the middle school. If this is your youngest child, like Sawyer is for me, this is really hard. But all of our kids are going to go through stages in life, and there will always be firsts that they get to experience, and there will always be lasts that they get to experience. So I wanted to read to you a book. It is called Let Me Hold You Longer. It's by one of my favorite writers, Karen Kingsbury. She writes mostly adult books, but she has started writing children's books too. And I had thought if we were at a banquet, this would be the book I would be reading. So I want to go ahead and read this to you. And parents, this is for you to remind you of different stages that come in parenting and just good advice for when those stages come. I'll do my best to make it through without crying, but as my students can tell you, that is not always the case. Long ago, you came to me, a miracle of first smiles and teeth and baby steps, a sunbeam on the burst. But one day you will move away and leave to me your past, and I will be left thinking of a lifetime of your lasts. The last time that I held a bottle to your sweet baby lips, the last time that I lifted you and held you on my hips, the last night when you woke up crying, needing to be walked, when last you crawled up with your blanket, wanting to be rocked. The last time when you ran to me, still small enough to hold, the last time that you said you'd marry me when you grew old. Precious simple moments and bright flashes from your past, would I have held on longer if I had known it were your last? Our last adventure to the park, your final midday nap, the last time when you wore your favorite faded baseball cap. Your last few hours of kindergarten, those last days of fourth grade, your last at bat at Little League, and the last colored picture that you made. You know, I was going through Sawyer's artwork in his bag, and I was thinking, this might be some of the last artwork he does in school. In middle school, they don't always have that. Sometimes they do. I never said goodbye to all your yesterdays long past. So what about tomorrow's? Will I recognize your last? The last time that you catch a frog in that old backyard pond, the last time that you run barefoot across your fresh cut lawn, silly scattered images will represent your past. I keep on taking pictures, never quite sure when it's the last. The last time that I comb your hair or stop a pillow fight, the last time that I pray with you and tuck you in at night, the last time when we cuddle with a book, just me and you, the last time you jump in our bed and sleep between us two. The last piano lesson, the last vacation to the lake, your last few weeks of middle school, the last soccer goal that you make. I look ahead and dream of days that haven't come to pass, but as I do, I sometimes miss today's sweet, precious lasts. The last time that I helped you with math or spelling tests. The last time when I shout that, yes, your room is still a mess. The last time that you need me for a ride from here to there. The last time that you spend the night with your old tattered bear. My life keeps moving faster, stealing precious days that pass. I want to hold on longer, and I want to recognize your last. The last time that you need my help with the details of a dance. The last time that you asked for me advice for romance. That'll be coming. The last time that you talked to me about your hopes and dreams. The last time that you wear a jersey for your high school team. I've watched you grow and barely notice the seasons as they pass. If I could freeze the hands of time, I'd hold on to all your lasts. For come some bright fall mornings, you'll be going far away. College life will beckon in a brilliant sort of way. One last hug, one last goodbye, one quick and hurried kiss. One last time to understand just how much you'll be missed. I'll watch you leave and think how fast our time together passed. And let me hold on longer, God, to every precious last. And I think if I would encourage you for one thing, parents, I would say that there'll be a lot of times coming up in the future of things that you think are really, really big things or struggles. And I just want to encourage you to just take a breath. And remember that the most important thing is that you just be there for your child. Listen to them. Talk to them. Even days when you think they're not listening to you, they really, really are. Because time is going to go by so fast. And I remember telling you guys at the beginning of 4th grade that this would be the fastest year ever. Didn't realize it'd be that fast. But it was. It goes by in the blink of an eye. And middle school will be faster and high school faster. And before you know it, these little babies that I've been speaking to and teaching, they're going to be going off to college. And you just want to make sure that you've poured everything that you can into them. Let them make mistakes. Don't hover over them. Let them grow. They're good boys and girls. They really, really are. And just let them know that you love them no matter what. And boys and girls, I love you too so very much. And I wish the very best for you in middle school and wish you every success that this world has to offer.